Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So the weather's starting to change here, which is weird because it's only beginning of February, but it's starting to get warm out, so that means the grass is going to start growing. And one thing that I do not like is dead grass, and dead grass happens when I got tons of parts laying everywhere. So I need to start cleaning up here, because if it's going to keep staying 55 to 60, the grass is going to start greening up here before we know it. So yesterday I got started on rearranging stuff and moving stuff, and I got all these tires moved here behind the barn. They were in front of the barn along facing the road, and one thing that I hate looking at, I'm sure other people hate looking at, is the look of tires. So I laid them all out in the hayfield yesterday. I took pictures of them all, put them all on Facebook Marketplace for dirt cheap. I already got half of them spoken for, I think. At least a couple sets sold already. And then I posted a couple totes of used oil, and it should be leaving here this evening too. So try and clean the place up a little bit, but I still got tons of parts and whatnot to move and clean up. So what I'm thinking about doing is moving some of my parts like fenders and hoods and whatnot here behind the barn, and so I can get out there facing toward the road looking cleaner, and only having tractors out there so it looks better from the road. So I have these industrial shelves over here that I bought off an auction a long time ago, and I never found out where to put them. Right here, a couple sections of shelves that I could never find out where I wanted to put them. So what I'm thinking about doing is, here behind the barn, some of you guys are going to think I'm an idiot, which you can think all you want, I could care less, but I'm thinking about cleaning all this up right here. There's a lot of fence and wood posts, which I've already moved some of the wood posts out, cut the trees down and whatnot, get it all nice and clean in here, put those industrial shelves right here along the back side of the barn. And you guys are going to think I'm an idiot, because all the rain and snow is going to fall off the barn right on my shelf. But I don't care. Y'all can think what you want. I want my parts hidden behind the barn so people can't see them. So I think that's what I'm going to do. If it falls over, that's on me. Oh well. But so yeah, I want to clean that up, put them shelves up. And then if we walk on the other side of the barn, I'll show you what I mean by all my parts. But I also have this 5-bottom Alice plow here. All the shears are junk on it, so I ain't decided if I'm going to pull parts off of it or send it to scrap or what I want to do. But if one of you guys wants it, $250, and you can have it. It's straight, no welds. It just needs new plow shears and a cylinder, I guess. But I probably have a cylinder, but that costs more. So yeah, if you guys want that, let me know. Also have a bunch of weights and whatnot in here. But yeah, so let's walk on the other side of the barn here, and I'll show you what I mean by all my parts. So in the front of the barn here, I got a bunch of fenders and a tote full of parts, and just miscellaneous parts laying everywhere. Up there along the woodshed, parts in the yard right here, and whatnot. And then along the barn here is really what I'm talking about. I got fenders, gas tanks, drawbar assemblies, seat assemblies, whatnot, all laying right here. It's looking like trash, and I don't like the look of it. So I'm thinking about moving all these on the other side of the barn once I get them shelves put up. And then these fenders and the fenders that were are in the yard right there and right over here, all on them shelves over there. Here's where all my tires were that I moved to behind the barn. So it's looking a lot better with them tires out of there already, because the road's right there, and looking from the road, the tires just look like trash. So if I get these miscellaneous parts and whatnot all cleaned up, it'll look a lot nicer in here. And then the tractors that I have in the front yard, I can push them out here, because a lot of them are parts machines. Push them out here until I get to tearing them apart and go from there. All these little tires are all on eBay, so I need to move them all or stack them up nice and neat, something like that. They just all fell over from pulling all the tires out. But that's what my plan is. Get all these loose parts cleaned up and hidden. Then I have more room for more junk. But yeah, I have this Oliver 88 diesel back here and an Oliver 88 gas that I'd like to see go complete. For the wide front 88 gas, I'd take $1,200 for it, as is the way it sits. It is missing a carburetor, but I think other than that, looks to be complete. I'm sure the motor's stuck, but I don't know. Sheet metal looks decent. And then here we got the 88 diesel. It's got a Charlene power steering pump. The previous owner was building it to be a puller, so it's got a nice heavy duty hitch on it. I'm not sure if I have these parts or not, but I'm sure this motor's stuck too. I'm not sure. But I'd take $2,000 for it. It's straight as can be as well. I have too many 88 gas parts, so that one needs to go complete no matter what. This one, if it don't go for $2,000, then I'll part it out when I get around to it. But so that's my plan, get all these little pieces and parts picked up. I probably need to load up another load of scrap, but this time I'm just gonna have them bring a dumpster, because if you've seen my latest video, I got a brand new trailer, so I don't want to scratch it up or tear it up. I want to keep it nice for as long as possible. But yeah, that's my plan here hopefully before all the grass greens up, is get all my miscellaneous junk picked up. I don't like this place looking like a scrap hole. I like this place looking like a home. So clean this stuff up and it'll look a lot nicer in here. I ain't decided about my school bus yet. I might stuff it here behind the barn too, because that thing is ugly. But good parts storage. So I think what I'm gonna do is, if I can figure out how to get you guys set on this tripod here, that's all I got for now. No one's gave me no good ideas for a tripod yet. So if I can figure out where to set you guys on this thing without blowing over, then I'll set you guys on the tripod and get this stuff all picked up, chopped down, threw over, cleaned up, and get to building my shelves, as long as it don't start pouring on me, because it starts sprinkling and stop and sprinkling and stop, and they ain't calling rain today. They're calling rain Thursday. So I don't know what the deal is, but I'm gonna try to work as much as I can unless it just starts pouring. So I guess I'll try to set you guys on tripod and get this cleaned up. Hopefully this is enough room here. Got all the boards drug out. Surprised my chainsaw fired up that easy. But I think I'm gonna start the shelf about right here. So 3-4 feet off of the start of the barn and go down this way. I think I got enough room. I didn't think about this, but all of these were raspberry bushes. And I chopped half of them down and they're over here. So hopefully some of them grow back here this summer, but if not, more raspberries will fall and grow more. So I'm hoping the shelf, start about three feet off of the barn, into the barn there, and go till about right before that window there. It's getting hot out. I'm starting to sweat. Probably need to take off my sweatshirt, but it ain't decided if it's gonna rain or not. So I think now, I have these long boards here that I think I'm gonna set the shelves on. So I think I'm gonna drag them in here, drag my shelves in here, and see how long of them boards I need. Hopefully they're long enough. And then probably bolt the shelves to the boards once I get them put up and before I get any parts put on them. But it'd be nice if this hot wire one here, there's hot wire down to that post there over to the fence, because the charger's in the barn there. I wish that one there, so then I can just drag the shelves through there, but I'll figure something out and see if I can't get them put up here. So I guess I'll set you guys back on the tripod and see if I can't get anything done. So I got the pallet racking all up and the boards all in there. And I tell you what, these long braces here were a struggle by myself. It got me sweating and I'm wore out now. Only took me a couple hours though to get this all up. I got the boards drug out and whatnot. You really couldn't tell in the video that I was struggling, but I was on these long ones. These short ones were easier than crap. And then I got a phone call and then the phone died, so the video stopped. But I got it all up, all the boards in and whatnot, on all the sections. So this should allow me to organize some parts a little bit better, at least the big parts anyways. I might stuff some weights under here on pallets or whatnot to keep these boards, oh, what do you want to call it? Secure and not rotatey or whatnot, so my shelves don't fall over. But other than that, I think it's looking pretty good. I gotta go to town real quick to grab money out of the bank for hopefully a new toy getting delivered this evening. Hopefully. So I'll run to town, grab some money out of the bank, come back, and then I'll probably get to work dragging parts over here, and see what I can get accomplished here today. So I guess I'll pick you guys up when I get back home and start dragging parts. As you guys seen in the time lapse, making pretty good headway on all this stuff. I got make it through there without catching my cord. Got a lot of the fenders up, a lot of D-series fenders. That's a rust-free left-hand D17 fender if anyone needs one. It ain't cheap, but I got a left-hand rust-free one. 6000 series fenders, BCCA, Massey International, Ford, Unstyle WC, WD, Minneapolis BF. So all my fenders are, I'm going to try to stick them on these two shelves, but I got a bunch of Oliver fenders and whatnot in the barn, and then some more BNC fenders. So I might have to come over this little section here and put fenders up there too. But right here, I'm going to go in the barn and yank all of my drawbars out of there and bring them all out here because they ain't gonna rot away. So why have them inside when I can have them out here? So this can be my drawbar shelf here. And then I think I'm gonna yank all my seat assemblies out of in the barn as well. And stuff as many as I can in this little cubby. Might have to come up here and put them in this cubby too. But yeah, if we go back over there, the fenders in the yard we got cleaned up. And then this is looking a lot nicer too. Still a lot to go, but we're making pretty good headway. All them 7000 series panels, I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with them yet, but I think I'm gonna go on the other side with them as well. And then over here, I still have some 5040 and 7580 and 190 fenders that I need to list still. And then I can throw them over there on the shelf too. So there's still a lot to do. So hopefully I can get a lot of it knocked out tomorrow because Thursday it's gonna rain. So that's my hopes anyways. Got a pretty busy evening ahead of me. So I might pause on this stuff for now and pick it up back tomorrow. But there's that D17 fenders there that I need to list again and put them on the shelf too. But if we walk in here, hopefully you guys can see, it's a mess in here because I'm so full on parts. It's insane. But I got right here, dang, this is terrible quality. Right here is full of drawbars, and then in this corner, full of drawbars too. So all of them just need yanked out. This whole section here is full of seat assemblies, and then I have more seat assemblies up here, right here. So that'll give me a lot more shelf space if I can get all that stuff out of here. And then I can put more parts in there. And a lot of you guys have been commenting on like, why don't I get some a container or stuff like that. I actually got, well, I'm having issues. I had a container ordered and they said they refunded my money back. So I'm having issues getting my money back. I disputed it at the bank, so I'm waiting to get another find a container until I get my money back, because they're expensive, and if I already paid for one, why should I waste more money and try to go get another one? I'm trying to wait till I get my money back before I get a container. But it's on the list to do once I get my money back, and then get rid of this ugly white school bus, because in the container I'm gonna build shelves and I can fit a few thousand more parts in there. And now I'll clean the school bus up and let it go. So yeah, so we're making really good headway, and I'm excited. Should clean up the place pretty good, and then the bottom there I'm gonna stuff weights and whatnot, so it should be looking a lot tidy here soon. And yeah, so I guess I'm gonna set you guys down for now, and when I get back on this here this evening or tomorrow, I'll set you guys on time-lapse mode again and start yanking parts out of the barn and getting some more fenders up there. So I'll set you guys down for now and pick you up when I get to work again. There we go. Got most of the drawbars and drawbar assemblies drug out of the barn. If you guys need a 180, 185, 190, 190 XT, 200, 7000 drawbar, let me know. I got a few of them. This one right here came off 7000. It's a brand new one, a NOS drawbar in really good shape. But bunch of 6000 series drawbars, Oliver drawbars, IH drawbars, Ford drawbars, D14, D17, D15, CA, WD, WD45, 5040. Got a little bit of everything in here. Pulled a couple more seat assemblies out, but I'm gonna wait another day on them. I at least got all the drawbars out and all the fenders and whatnot moved. So with all the drawbars out there, that allows me a little bit more room to walk around in there and throw some heads around, get them out of the walkway. I'll probably do another video here soon of all my parts and whatnot. I've already done a video. If you ain't seen it, you can go back to it and watch. But since then, I've grown so much that I need to do another video here soon, just showing what all I got. But yeah, so the shelf's filling up super quick. I'm not happy about that, but oh well, I guess. So I think I'm gonna go back over there now and start cleaning up some more of the front tires and dragging some more of them fenders out and getting them listed and bring them over here and put them up there and whatnot. And then try to gather some more stuff up for scrap and whatnot, get it looking cleaner out front. And then possibly drag a couple tractors out here before we get the rain this evening. So I guess I'm gonna set you guys down for now, get a few things done, and probably set you guys on a tripod when I get back to work doing something over there. So yesterday I put you guys on time-lapse mode to start rearranging stuff out here and get it looking a lot better. And the skid loader was just spinning, trying to get this 7020 drug from over there. I'm gonna put it next to this 7000 for now. But I was trying to get around this 966 and the skid loader just spinning because it's all mud out here. So I grabbed the 7030 that I put a pump and injectors on, that has the crack block. Got it drug up here, and then an unexpected delivery arrived, and that is this big old blue box up here at the road. Let me walk up here real quick and show you what it is. So here's the unexpected delivery, a shipping container, 40 foot long, and it's a high cube, so it's 9.6. Overall in pretty good shape, pretty echoey in here, but I should be able to fit a few thousand more parts in here. I ran to town this morning and grabbed a bunch of lumber to build some shelves in there, so this should be a huge deal, because I'm full out there, and with this I can part out a lot more tractors and fit a lot more parts indoors. The only reason it's all the way out here at the road still is because this hayfield's a muddy mess, so waiting on it to freeze to get it out there. But it got delivered on a semi, and the semi, we had to unload it in the road because the gate into the hayfield here is just way too narrow, and we couldn't get him backed in here. But I had 2 skid loaders here, so we got it off the road and in the hayfield, so I can start building shelves where it's at, because I can move it around pretty easy, and the wood ain't gonna weigh too much. So I can build shelves in it where it's at, and then here come the weekend when it's frozen out here, I can get it moved out there. But as you can tell, I still have a lot of stuff to rearrange, so get all that stuff rearranged, and then I'll have a place for the container, and then yeah, I can start pushing parts in here, get the barn cleaned out a little bit, because I'm just tripping over everything in the barn. So I'm pretty excited about this. So I might do a video of building the shelves in it, but it's about to rain, so I need to get this wood in the container, because it's not treated. So, and then I'll probably put you guys on the tripod again and get to cleaning. So it might not look like it, but I got quite a bit of stuff moved. Move the front ends over here for now, push that 70-20 right there. I got to rip the oil cooler off of it because I sold the oil cooler, so I need to get it ripped off there. But these front ends I'm keeping in this pile, but this stuff along here I'm gonna list for dirt cheap on Facebook Marketplace and see if it sells. If it don't, then I'll scrap it. Still got a little bit of cleaning to do over here, like these blocks and whatnot. Pain in the butt to move with pallet forks, so I'll go get the bucket and move them. These axles and stuff, not sure if I'll throw them on the scrap or list them dirt cheap on Marketplace to get them out of here. A few other things need to go to scrap, but there ain't much else that needs moved out here, but except for like right here is all the stuff I'm trying to get cleared out. The 2 Olivers were right here. I moved them out there for now. I'm just trying to get that shipping container right here along this way. I would put it along the barn here, but then all the snow and whatnot's going to fall on top of the shipping container. I don't want that. And this 75-80 carcass is still right here, and I have no way to move it until I tear it down. So, yeah, that needs tore down here soon, but it's at the bottom of the list. So yeah, so the wind noise sucks. I'm sorry, I ain't got my mic on me, but if you guys need front ends, 7000 series, D series, i600, John Deere, 6, 7, 100 series, 180, 185, 190, 190 XT, front ends, D19, then let me know. I hate looking up front ends. So if you need one, I'll probably sell you one for a reasonable price. So other than that, I need to clean up all this other crap here as well. I need to find a spot to put it. I think the front ends I'm gonna take behind the barn as well. I just haven't decided yet because I've sold a lot of them tires. So I'm probably gonna put the front ends back there. But here's WD-45 diesel rear end. If anyone needs one, I'll have to complete for now. But yeah, that's a diesel WD-45 rear end. So 966 should be leaving. Same with that 706 gas that I have right over there near the woodshed right there. Got a guy wanting to buy them, so this is 966 here. I just need to pull the front end off of it, the dual hubs, the 3-point, the PTO, and the remotes, and then it's leaving. So need to do that so that can be gone, and I just keep on cleaning, I guess. But yeah, I guess probably just set you guys back on the tripod and get to cleaning up some more. It's supposed to rain here, so I'm not sure how much more I'm gonna get done. But Soliver 88 diesel, I want to see it go. Shoot me an offer, I can't refuse on it. Diesel, Charlene power steering pump on it. Was being built for a puller, so it's missing the shifter and the platform heavy duty hitch on it though, so that thing is really heavy. Also like to see this 88 right here. It's a gas. Love to see it go. Both tractors sheet metal straight. But yeah, this one I'm not sure. Looks like it might have a crack in it. Yeah, that's a crack. Most definitely a crack. Missing the carburetor, but otherwise it's complete. So shoot me an offer, I can't refuse on them. I'll let them go. If they're not already gone before I upload this video. So still got a bunch to clean up out here too. So yay, the fun never ends. So guess I'll put you guys back on the tripod here when I get to clean a little bit more and see what I can accomplish. Alrighty, so it's looking pretty clean out here now, at least over here anyways. Over here ain't looking too clean. Bunch of little stuff and whatnot that I need to reorganize and go through, see what I need to get rid of and so forth. But yeah, it's looking a lot cleaner. This 966 here, I think I'm gonna go get the 7030 and try to lift up the rear of it and drag it out of here, because I need to tear it down so it'll leave. The 7580 here, what's left of it, I think I'm gonna go get 7030 as well and try to spin this around, because the shipping containers can come right in here. So I think I'm gonna pull that 5030 out and have the shipping container against the hot wire there. And then all along here would be the container, and it's gonna stop about right here behind the 966. So I'll have all this over here open to push tractors in and whatnot, but I'm trying to get down on the loose little stuff and go from there. But it's looking a lot cleaner. Got most of it done here before the rain. I do need to go grab the bucket on the skid loader and pick up this junk here. Had a bunch of glass here. I got most of it, but I smeared some of it in the ground. So yeah, I think the last thing in this video is going to be yanking these two tractors around with the the 7030, because this video is going to be pretty long. And then I'll do like a part 2 of organizing everything once I get the container pushed in here. So I think that's my plan. So I guess I'll run up there, grab the 7030, and see what we can't get yanked around. Got the 966 moved and the 7580 carcass moved. The 7030 didn't have enough front end weight, as you guys saw in the video, and I was just popping wheelies trying to move this 9. But I honestly really couldn't get a good lifting point, so I think that's what my issue was. So finally I just lifted the cab with the skid loader and got it pushed forward. I was wanting to take it all the way around and into the driveway, but I don't think I'm gonna get it there unless I get the other skid loader going. I'm gonna use 2 skid loaders, but got it moved right there for now, and I can at least get the PTO assembly pulled out of it and all the remotes and the lower lift arms off of it now since it's off the ground. So yeah, I need to pull the PTO, both remotes, lift arms, the dual hubs, and the front axle and the weight bracket, and then the rest is going to, it's sold, I think, pretty sure. So it should be leaving. The 706 gas should be leaving as rollers, and then the 7580 here, I barely got it moved, but I can at least put my shipping container along the fence there now, because this was sticking out past the fence. But this, I think I'm just gonna take the rear end off of it, loosen up some weight. I couldn't get that cylinder off, so that's no fun. And then just pull the tranny and the drop box out of it and send the rest to the scrap. No one's gonna buy a chassis, so send it to scrap and go from there. Get this other fuel tank off there too, and the steps. But other than that, yeah, this one's not much left of it. There's a hydraulic pump on the other side, and get this 3-point deal off of here. This quick hitch, I can't get one of the pins out. The other 2 I got out, but yep. So I guess that's where I'm gonna end off today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, me tearing everything up and popping wheelies on the 7030. I have some weights I could have put on the front, but I don't feel like doing that, just to take them back off. But yeah, I'm gonna get to work on this 7580 and that 966. Hopefully here come Saturday it'll be frozen. I can get my container out here. I got to spin it around, but lots of work to do. So I guess if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and then you'll be posted when I upload part 2 of organizing everything back. So yeah, I guess if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit that like button for me, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Thanks for watching.